Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.
Time for the Flaming Hot 5 NFL Week 2 picks, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know we didn't start off hot. We got lucky with the Broncos being able to hit the 6 points, and we didn't lose any money last week there. And then we were also right about the Cardinals against the Bills being able to cover. The other games, it's okay. It's week 1. Who would have thought the Patriots were going to beat the Bengals? I thought that was easy money. That's why I took the money line. I should have just taken the Patriots and the points. That's on me. But we learned, we ball, we move on. Week 2, we gonna make some money, ladies and gentlemen. So week 2, I have the Jets -4 over the Titans. If the Jets lose this game, it is definitely time to hit the panic button in New York, especially because the Titans are being led by horrible quarterbacking play from Will Levis. I don't think he'll bounce back. Maybe Callahan, the head coach over there, is going to be able to get the best out of Will. But as of right now, I believe the Jets are going to be able to cover the 4 points against the Titans. I think the Chargers -6 over the Panthers. The Panthers are just bad. Dave Canellis, I believe in him. But again, it's a tough schedule to start off the season. They got blown out last week by the Saints, and now they're meeting the Chargers, who are a physically dominant team. Bryce Young is a super small quarterback. I don't know if that offensive line is going to be able to protect him. I know Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa are going to be headhunting for Bryce Young in that game. So take the Chargers -6, who I think will impose their wills against the Carolina Panthers. My next pick, the Chiefs -5.5 over the Bengals. Bengals are 1-9 in week 1 and 2 since Joe Burrow has been in the league. I also don't like what I'm hearing out of Cincinnati with T. Higgins possibly not playing again this week. They don't have a running game. They should have never let Joe Mixon go. And then also Jamar Chase, he's limited in practice, I believe, again this week. So I trust and I believe strongly in the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't care if they think it's Burrowhead Stadium. The Bengals, the trends are not in their favor, and I believe Kansas City is going to blow them out, especially this early on in the season. I like what I see from the wide receiving core. Isaiah Pacheco is still running hard. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, and I believe Travis Kelce, we're going to see a little bit more of Travis this week, especially because we didn't see a lot of him last week when the season opener happened. Game number 4, Texans -6.5 over the Bears. Guys, D'Amico Ryans a defensive-minded head coach who, in my honest opinion, is a genius. Yes, they let Anthony Richardson basically dominate and get out of the pocket, but guys, they only let him complete basically 9 out of 19 passes. And Anthony Richardson, mobile quarterbacks, they're a dual threat. You gotta keep an eye on them, especially with an arm talent like that. This week, especially because Caleb Williams is a rookie quarterback and he's heading into week 2, my money is on the Texans covering 6.5. He had a really weak debut last week. He didn't look that great. 93 passing yards. Yes, I think he completed most of his passes, but it wasn't down the field. He wasn't settled in the pocket. A lot of NFL analysts have come out and said he doesn't know what he's necessarily looking at. And if I believe that the Texans are the second best team in the AFC, I believe D'Amico Ryans is going to be throwing schemes at Caleb that will put pressure on him. I don't think Caleb is going to be able to respond properly against the Texans, especially in week 2 early on. Take the 6.5 and take the Texans to beat the Bears. And Eagles -6.5 over the Falcons. Guys, anytime it's primetime Kirk Cousins against anybody, I'm taking the latter. I'm sorry. I don't believe in primetime Kirk Cousins. I believe the Eagles, especially coming off the amount of rest that they're coming off. They played, I believe, last week on Friday. Now they're not playing until Monday. That's a long resting period. That's a lot of time for Kellen Moore to prepare an offensive game plan. That's enough time for Vic Fangio to plan a defensive scheme, especially after we saw how poorly Kirk Cousins played last week. I don't think it's going to get better against the Eagles. So take the Eagles and the 6.5 points to beat the Falcons. And yeah, I know I'm taking a lot of favorites, but I think this week it's in the favor of the favorites, and we're riding with them, and we're going to make a lot of money this week. So guys, stay tuned. We'll be right back with some Empowering with Positivity.
Guys, have you heard? Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.